Yo, what up guys? I wanted to show you the speedrun I did of this game here. It's a small little platforming game called Fowl Damage. It's not released yet, but the developers put out a demo onto Steam, which I played for fun. And I saw that there's a timer at the end, so I decided to speedrun it for fun, kinda. And it actually came out like pretty interesting, and like there's some interesting stuff here in the speedrun, so let's start the speedrun and go through with it together, and I'll show you guys like some interesting stuff that happens sometimes. Okay, so here you see me moving, I jump, right? I'm gonna explain some physics in case you don't know the game. If you fall from a height that is 3 blocks or higher, the egg breaks. There's also a mechanic which I can go into a little bit later. I guess at the end of the run I'll go into that. This right here, I could fall down these 2 blocks and the egg would not break. The egg itself can jump like pretty high, as you saw. I have a timer up here in the top left, which was a bit fucked, but it's whatever. And yeah, here the first very interesting part of the game already starts right here. I'm gonna walk up here and jump up. Right? Seems pretty normal, but if you look closer, I'll put some slow-mo in. Clean movement, fast. This is what's called a coyote jump. A lot of games allow you to jump for 1 frame after you have left the ground. You're basically jumping at the same time as leaving the ground. So if you look here, the egg falls down, and in the next frame, the egg is clearly off the ledge, right? But I can still jump. I don't know if this is a 1 frame or 2 frame trick, but it's pretty precise. And I can't jump from the actual ground here, because then the egg will jump up too high and it will break upon impact. But jumping from down here allows me to also jump very far onto the ramp here, and the egg does not break, which is the first speedrun trick. I have to like fall down and then jump up, right? And this way I'm running at full speed without having to do anything. Let's go ahead. That's right away, it's already the first 1 frame or 2 frame perfect trick. I'm pretty sure it's 1 frame though. Then here, just clean movement. But at the end here again, a frame perfect trick. I didn't have to do these things, but I did them for swag, I guess. There's a lot of downtime, which I think it's like chill, it's like fun in the speedrun. Here we have like clean movement basically, and then to get around this corner right here, I have to do the frame perfect jump here. I fall down, I jump, I don't crash into the ceiling here. If you jump into the ceiling with too much velocity, the egg also breaks. But then again, like I didn't have to land here and then jump up and wait to go around the corner, right? I'm basically going with full speed. Here again, like you just want clean movement, no wasted time. This is the first part of the game where there's a cycle. You have to wait for this elevator. He is on the right side sometimes, at which point you cannot jump up here, right? So you have to wait for the elevator to go to the left. Now, man, the Twitch is skipping way too far to the backwards when I'm skipping backwards, but you see it going to the left. If I'm really, really fast and I get into how I can be even faster, well, I guess I can explain it now. If you beat the game, for some reason, when you start another run after beating the game, you actually get a head start in the beginning. In the normal run, the game starts, the light appears in the middle, and you see the egg, he starts in the middle and then starts running to the right, or rolling. If you beat the game and then start another run, the screen flashes, the screen appears, right? But the egg is gonna be like already like all the way off screen, like running out into the next screen, which makes it, I believe that makes it possible to catch the cycle of the elevator so early that you jump up here, and the elevator is gonna be like right here, and you can jump on top of it, and then jump right here. Like as I'm jumping to the left here, I would already be jumping up here somewhere. But I jump here. It is possible again with the one frame coyote jump to run up here and jump off of the ledge here and around this crate up onto the crate. If I jump any other way, I will crash into the ceiling here and just die. But what I do is, because it would only save like half a second at most, I wait right on the ledge here, wait for the elevator to go to the right, and then I jump as soon as possible. That's the first stage. Most of the time you're just making it just in time for the cycle of the elevator to appear in the right place for you, so usually you get around the same time. As you can see, I got a plus 0.0 in this run for that split. Second stage has the best music in the game so far. Here I press crouch to slow down my speed so I can go down here as fast as possible. If I were to jump onto this platform right away from here without landing here first, the egg would break. Up there, just clean movement. You want to go as fast as possible. Right. In this stage, there's also a cycle you have to catch, and you can't catch like a crazy fast cycle, and you're gonna be just in time for the cycle to like move on to the next one. So you can, as long as you're playing in a fast pace, you're gonna make it. You just need to not die, basically. So here I have to land on this crate, let it go down, and then jump as soon as possible without breaking the egg again. So my cue is, as soon as the bottom ledge of the crate passes the bottom ledge of this thing, I can jump. So like right now. Or was it somewhere else? I don't remember. But yeah, you wanna jump, you try to jump as early as possible. Same thing here. I have some cues, I have a few cues to like jump down with the egg as early as possible. It's not obvious. It's like pretty precise. Here I actually got fucked up, but it didn't matter, as I said now. This is actually interesting. You wanna jump and crash into this ceiling. By the time you get all the way up here, the velocity of the egg has reduced and the egg does not break on impact, which makes you be able to get on this crate right away. Then you drop down to this one, and you do the same thing. This jumping up here and then down onto this platform usually kills the egg. But I crash into this ceiling here. And I survive. Here's the cycle I have to wait for anyway. So even if I'm faster, I can't be faster here. I believe you need to like save 1 or 2 seconds with like insane perfect movement to make it to the next cycle. Which might be possible, but it's too difficult. Swag, I did a ledge jump for no reason. I think it was one. And here's the third stage. The third stage is like really insane. Here again, I crash into this ceiling from here, so I don't break the egg. Usually they want you to like walk up here and then jump all the way onto this edge and then go down like that. You can skip all of that. Here you just want clean movement. Here is a boss. This is some kind of boss mechanic, this grappling the arm here, right? And usually what would happen is you walk up and then the egg stops here, the arm starts moving, and then it's like a little cutscene. The arm is like moving around, the egg is like unhappy and afraid, and then the arm like goes away and then you can move on. But there is a scene skip. You can jump into the arm early. For some reason the arm has a hitbox and the egg breaks, And during this time, the egg would actually be standing still right here. Still, at this moment, it would still be standing still here until this guy is like gone and like I can move. By breaking the egg, I can move. This is a... Here you just want clean movement again. And here's the crazy part. So, this arm is going to attack from the left to the right, and I don't want to get hit. What you want to do as the egg is you want to jump up. You don't want to get hit by this red marker. It indicates where the arm is going to attack. You dodge that, and you want to basically go up, and then drop down here, drop onto this ledge, go down here, and then jump up here, right? But you can actually walk on the arm. So what I did is I made a marker of when and where I have to jump so that I can abuse the arm. The indicator is I have to jump as soon as I walk up to here. I want to jump along this marker here, in between these two crates, the slit here, right? You see me jump up right on this location, and the arm hits like that, which makes me be able to just walk over the gap. That also brings me to a, like, I'm able to, like, have a really good pattern with the arm. Here I forgot to reset, it's fine. Here I bait the arm, for a second I stand still at the bottom to bait the arm down. Here I break the egg on purpose because the arm has a bad pattern for me here. I break the egg, and that resets the pattern of the arm. It's searching for you, like the timer of when the arm searches for you resets when the egg breaks. And at this point, that's over. So the mid-cycle is the elevator in stage 1. Since this run is not... since I don't have a head start, which I explained earlier, since I didn't beat the game beforehand, before starting this run, I didn't have a head start on the cycle. We don't know if we have a head start on the timer, but we do know that we can reach the first cycle earlier, which means we could jump earlier, but it's like really difficult to get there. Without it, this is like I can cut off around 3 seconds off of this run, I believe. I don't know, the timer is fucked up for some reason. I don't know what happened here, but the time that I got in game is 3:28.1. There it is. Very satisfying. Anyway, let me double check. Did I forget anything important? Yeah, the arm. It was really fun to find out how you can manipulate the pattern of the arm. Like, how do you get the arm to not be in the way? Here, for example, I bait the arm right here, right? This means the arm will be here next. I try to be as quick as possible here, and I jump over before the arm hits here again. It's a pretty tight timer. We had a different strat before, and it was very difficult. It's not as difficult with this strategy, but this arm, it just gets in the way sometimes. Because I wanted to talk, like I forgot to reset basically. But yeah, that's it. We try to find shortcuts, you know. We think this is a pretty min-maxed route. We looked into every single stage, and we couldn't find anything that is like where we can like be faster. We tried to do the ledge jumps in the beginning. The first stage has 2 to 3 ledge jumps based on whether you have a head start or not. And yeah, that's it. Alright, peace boys.